what I grew up listening to was selections from my uncle's record collection. There was Isaac Hayes, there was Curtis Mayfield, there was P-Funk, Funkadelic, Muddy Waters, Led Zeppelin. Yeah, and when he wasn't home, before he'd leave, he'd tell me not to touch the records. So what did I do? As a defiant little kid who didn't listen to shit, I touched his records. So that's where my infatuation came with how the needle worked and how it produced sounds from the grooves from the records. Because every record looks the same. It's wax. It's a black piece of thing, but they all have different different labels and artwork and the whole thing. But it's still practically the same thing. And I was just infatuated on how that whole science worked. So my upbringing, I was raised to be a survivor, a fighter, survivalist. I came from humble beginnings, and my intentions were really to unite, to use my art to unite others. I mean, back in my day, obviously we didn't have cell phones and computers, and so, we relied on making flyers and actually putting dimes into a phone booth and actually calling a set of friends, and then we would all meet up. So that's where that power in numbers comes in. And the government has really segregated us using technology. And it's very important to actually get together without using technology, because it's like, it's all power in numbers. That's what I see. When we're all together, there's more meaning and there's more heart to being together as one spiritually. So we're talking about my first inspirational outlets. It was this VHS tape of the Band of Gypsys live with Jimi Hendrix. Watching that alone really sparked an idea in my head that an instrument can be played with passion as anything else. I saw Jimi playing the guitar with passion, with velocity, with just soul, and he became that guitar. That was an extension of him, and that guitar became him, and he was the instrument. And I think for the most part, that was the most inspirational thing that sparked my mind and wanted me to become what I am, what I've become today. So then I saw Grandmaster DSC along with Herbie Hancock, and he had a turntable, and so he was doing the song Rocket, and immediately I was like, okay, I didn't want to play the guitar, I wanted to play the turntable. So as soon as I saw Grandmaster DST, I said, oh, that was my instrument. So I used all my heroes' knowledge in the same way they played, John Bonham, Eddie Van Halen, Jimi Hendrix, the way they played their instrument with, I want to play with the same passion as they did. And you could say I'm an offspring of those guys, except my instrument is the turntable.